full week this time as opposed to last week, how much of a difference that make?
Definitely makes a huge difference. I mean, there are always just small things in the game, just nuances and just things that the average eye might not see, but to us, I mean, it could be the difference between a touchdown and a 5-yard stop. So just getting able to work through those and communicate with the guys throughout the week makes a huge difference.
You mentioned the penalty. What else do you want to work on? Where do you feel like you can make strides to really make a difference this year?
Definitely just being more productive in my pass rush, trying to affect the quarterback more, and just in the run game, just squeezing down spaces and just getting off blocks and making more plays.
I know you've been on a couple teams with different teams. So what was it about here where it really started to sink in? Like you said, you felt like you were ready to make an impact.
I definitely think I've picked up and learned a couple things everywhere I've been. And so I feel like here I've really had coaches that have believed in me and I had an opportunity. And from there, I mean, like the culture in the D-line room here is great. Everyone supports one another. It's not like haves and have-nots. It's definitely like we're all just one room. And so just kind of that confidence and that faith and the opportunity really has given me the chance that I've had now.
What's it like working with Maxx?
I mean, it's great. Maxx is, one thing I really appreciate about Maxx is, I've worked with, I played with on the Bears with Khalil Mack, and I've been with Shaq Barrett in the Bucks, but and they were great guys. But Maxx is truly like one of the guys. He leads from the front. He's the first one in, last one out every single day. And I mean, so just seeing what it requires to be great, just having it right in front of you, it's great to just have that right in front of you and just emulate it.
How different is it preparing for Lamar Jackson as opposed to like a regular quarterback?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough. He's obviously a dynamic player, a true dual threat quarterback. And so it's just a matter of understanding how we got to rush, got to cage him in the pocket, and just always being aware that on any given play, it can go a long way. So just preparing for that and just making sure you're doing your job at a high level.
Is that just, it's like reminding yourself like, oh, I've got to pass the quarterback, wait, I shouldn't go too far at him.
Yeah, exactly. Just a lot more going through than going around.
I guess how much of the game plan, like when you're discussing the Ravens, how often are you talking about him? Like, every minute?
Yeah, often. I mean, the quarterback's the most important player, the only player on the field who touches the ball every single play. And so, when your best player is your quarterback, it does a lot for your team. And so just preparing for that and just understanding who he is as a player and his strengths and his weaknesses as well. And just making sure we're doing our best to exploit him.
You have to prepare your mindset almost like he's going to get us at some point. Like at some point, he's going to get us for a play. Like he's bouncing back on the next play.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, understanding he's a great player. I mean, they're a great team. And, other teams are going to make plays. It's the same way when we make a great play, we can't get too high, can't celebrate. We have to understand that we're going to focus on the next play. And so it's the same thing when you have a bad play.
Thanks, man.